Hello, everyone. Yesterday, Paul, the diecast guy, made a challenge video of show your wheel swapped vehicles. I thought, yeah, I got some wheel swap vehicles in my collection. I made a couple longer videos on my channel a while ago, and yeah, I figured, show 5 of your wheel swap vehicles. Well, I kind of went through all of my 4 open vehicles containers and all my bagged vehicles, and made one small pile of them, and then I found some more and made another small pile of them. And then I also remember I have jammers full of my I don't know, other favorite wheel swapped vehicles in my collection, and I counted like over 90 in this mess on my table bed display area. I don't even know how many are in my jammers, so yeah, I'm kind of freaking out. It was supposed to be 5 or more of your favorite wheel swapped vehicles, and I got like 100 to choose from. I probably can make a couple more longer videos. I grabbed a container from my old job. I thought, I can put some vehicles in here and not have much of a mess. And then I had to grab another smaller tote that hopefully will hold all of these vehicles from not in my other ones. But let me try to clear this collection out and show you a few of my favorite wheel swapped vehicles. Oh, and I also count M2 as wheel swaps because M2 are great because you can just take them apart, swap whatever wheels you want on them, and then put them back together, and successful wheel swap. Awesome. But there is also M2 vehicles that I've taken the wheels off of that I liked for other mainline vehicles, and then I just replaced them with icky standard Hot Wheels or Matchbox wheels, like this M2 Camaro that has old ugly Camaro wheel swapped wheels on it. But yeah, I don't know. I'll choose a few for this challenge. Alright, so my first car is this Shelby Cobra that came out a couple years ago, probably more than a couple years ago. It had white stripes going up the center of the car, but there must have been some kind of defect in it because like you could just rub your finger across it and it would chip the paint right off, so I had to remove the tempos off the top of it. I kind of left the side ones on there, but I swapped the wheels out with some I think it was a wheel set from the Superfast 50th Land Rover from Matchbox, but I thought they looked pretty sharp on here, so I pretty much just cut the wheels off. I didn't drill it out, and I swapped these Real Riders on there. It looks pretty cool, that metallic red. I think this was a treasure hunt car also when it came out, but I think that looks pretty cool. Another, I guess, cool example I have of that car is one from the color shifters that I got too many of, but I did the same thing with that. I didn't take it apart, but I swapped this one with some I think they were Greenlight aftermarket wheel sets you could buy, and since this car turns like a white to a gold color, I put these gold looking low profile rubber tires and wheels on it. I think it looks pretty awesome, and it changes colors. Right now it's kind of in between, but yeah, I like my Cobras. This one actually is an M2 Willys Coupe. It is a gasser version, And I did a wheel swap on this one, but I used some Real Rider wheels from Hot Wheels on it instead. I thought those looked a lot better than the original ones that came on it, and yeah, it's basically just an M2 with a Real Rider swap, which is nice. I could take it apart, but I just did my own different wheel swap on it. Another version is the Dodge D100. I did a M2 wheel swap on without taking it apart also. And I added those white rims with rubber tires, kind of like off-roading looking tires. And I even had a broken one for the axle that I glued onto the rear one that came with it. So I got a spare that actually matches the ones I put on it, just a different colored rim. But I think that's pretty awesome. Let me pause. Here's a 1970 Dodge Power Wagon I did a wheel swap on without taking it apart. And I used some aftermarket green light wheels for that also. It looks a lot better than the original ones. I think the original ones are like really huge looking and goofy. But those look pretty sharp and more correct looking, I think, for this pickup truck. This one I had to take apart just because the way the car was designed, and pretty much cutting off the wheels was not an option on this car. When you see the fenders, you'll understand why. But this is the 1962 Chevy Corvette. I also removed the me ball on the side of it, but I left the stripes. But I swapped those with some, I think they were either green light or some special M2 wheels from a vehicle I bought. But those look pretty awesome on that car. And yeah, the fenders were too low, so there was no way I can get the wheels out of there or a tool in there to cut the axles apart. But that's one of my favorite wheel swaps I got. This one was from those winter sets of vehicles. I didn't really like the snow looking wheels, just kind of like the mudden vehicles with the brown looking, ugly looking tires. The Subaru Brat with some a little bit wider looking and low profile, kind of chromed looking wheels on it. But I did some detailing on the turn signals and the taillights. But I think it looks a lot better than the white wheels it had originally. This one is from a couple of the same 1972 Stingray convertibles I got. This is one I opened, and I did an M2 wheel swap on this one, which I think these look more correct as original type of wheels for this Corvette Stingray. I don't remember if I detailed the taillights or not. I don't think so. I think they already were actually detailed for once. Yeah, I think they were. I think I just detailed the headlights and chromed around the front windshield because it was clear. Yeah, I just did the edge of it. But I think it looks a lot better. This was a silver model, or a silver edition, I guess you would say, of the Corvette. It's an earlier, I think it's 69 maybe, Corvette Stingray. Late 60s. But I did a wheel swap on this. It was from with some vintage old white wall wheels from some older toys from the 90s we had. I thought, with the dark green metallic and the white tempos everywhere on it, I think it would look pretty cool with some vintage era looking white wall tires on it. And I didn't cut that either, so I just cut the wheels off and added replacements. But I think it looks pretty cool as a old school looking older version of the Corvette. I don't know. This is a mainline Mustang I did a wheel swap on with some I think green light wheels also. Yeah, a GT 500 with flames, but I did some kind of period correct looking wheels with some white wall tires on it. Thought it looks pretty cool. Got some more over here. Some Firebirds, a couple 911 Porsches. This was a mainline Corvette that I did a wheel swap on with some Johnny Lighting wheels from a van I customized. But I thought those looked pretty awesome with rubber tires and the white wall, or white rimmed looking tires, or wheels I mean. Pretty cool. This is a Nova. Yeah. Really Nova. I don't know. 68 maybe. But I did some M2 swapped wheels on this car with the teeth and everything. Looks pretty cool. This is like a 63 tuned looking Corvette Stingray, but it's from probably the 90s, 2000. It's older. I did a repaint on it. But yeah, it's 63 Corvette Stingray. It looks tuned. I don't get it. I don't know why. It used to be red, but I did a M2 wheel swap on this one also with these just kind of hubcap looking tires and rims and just regular plain tires. But I used like a metallic black paint on it, which I think looks pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. Too many. I got too many vehicles, but yeah, this is my reply. Oh, here's some glow in the dark ones. This Flies one from the 90s I got had ugly wheels on it. I swapped them out and put these glow in the dark wheels on it. Just kind of matched the whole tempos on it. And this one had some other kind of ugly wheels on it, and I put orange ones on it instead to match with the orange neon kind of clear plastic on it. Yeah, I got a lot of different vehicles. Here's the custom Camaro. I did a repaint and a wheel swap on and some detailing. But yeah, I don't know. Way over too many cars for Paul's challenge video, and figured I would show a couple of like 100 or more I got in my collection. I probably can make it longer, another probably fourth video of my wheel swaps, but I don't know. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments of my headache, stress, freaking out video. Oh, this one. So I used a premium Porsche off-road. Who's this Porsche? 959 Porsche, kind of a rally car with I think some green light swapped wheels. But I wanted the wheels off of there because I didn't like the wheels they put on it. So I made myself a custom fire eater pickup with some premium styled wheels and rubber tires on it. And I also added flashing lights inside of it. But that's pretty much where I snagged the wheels off of that one for this one. I had to unscrew that one because I added lights to it. But yeah, I don't know. There's my there's my wheel swap reply video to Paul, the diecast guy. Let me know what you think in the comments of my mess of a collection. And yeah, isn't it fun to be a collector and have skills and a collection, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know.